Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and before we get going, I wanted to let you know, Linqto, my sponsor at linqto.com, they've got their minimums down to $2,500 on private equity investments, and that's going to last until midnight tonight, Pacific time. And they're, let me get this out of the way. They're featured, what is this screen I've got on my phone? They're featured companies, and you can get them all, I think, for $2,500 minimum, $2,500 investment. They're featured companies that they're showing here: Cerebras, Ripple, Uphold, Glint, Kraken, Ledger, iTrustCapital, Acorns, Quantum Space. I don't know if I can say that one. CoreWeave, Stripe. You can go check it out. All right. We got a lot going on today, folks. The markets, the XRP market has been trying to take off on us. We've gotten as high as, I think, 66, maybe 67 cents. Let's look. Let's see what for the last, we've been as high as, let's see what the high was. 60, I think it got to 66 cents. Yeah, so it's moving. And here's the other thing that's happening. Ripple stablecoin tracker. Let's do a refresh on that. I wanted to, because I want to make a point here. 200,000, this is 7 minutes ago. 200,000 RLUSD minted at the RLUSD Treasury. Then 16 hours ago, 100,000 was minted. 16 hours ago, 50,000. So this is apparently they're going live with this real USD, and I want to remind everybody of something. I want you to look at this Bitcoin tether chart. This is from I guess around, I can't remember when Tether came out, but as the Tether, this is the Tether, the green is Tether market cap. As the Tether market cap has grown, Bitcoin market cap has grown. That is not a coincidence. And so I wanted to remind everybody that when I was at XRP Las Vegas, I was backstage. The billionaire Greg Kidd was standing right there, and I asked him, I said, is real USD going to do the same thing for XRP that Tether did for Bitcoin? And his answer was, well, that's the general idea. I just wish they had done it sooner. That's what he said to me. Okay? Here's from Chad Steingraber. For those that don't see or know why RLUSD is a big deal, reread this statement: the bridge that will bring money from traditional finance. When blockchain cryptocurrency company Ripple announced plans in April to launch a dollar-pegged stablecoin, it said its solution would bridge the gap between traditional finance and crypto, bringing more and more and more liquidity. Now, I want to go ahead and make everybody aware, because XRP price is going up, the markets are starting to move a lot. So just remember, the scammers will be out there in full force. They increase the scams when the prices increase, because it's more valuable for them to steal your digital assets then. I went and typed XRP on YouTube, and there was already 2 live scams. One of them, I didn't check both, but one of them was an AI scam. They had Brad Garlinghouse, but it wasn't really him talking. So keep your eyes open for this. There's a lot of, and what I love is when we start seeing the chart guys that hate XRP start talking positive about XRP. That's how you know. This is one of them. This guy's a Bitcoin guy. And he says the XRP breakout of 4-year triangle will be explosive. To be honest, study the triangle price pattern and get back to me. Here he says XRP, let me see what this one says. XRP might hit $10 to $20 this cycle. The amount of bearish sentiment around this asset makes it possible to pull such returns. You can kind of see it. Now, here's another one. Dark Defender, XRP alert, get ready for liftoff because 2018 resistance line, it's about to be history. The countdown is on for XRP's 7-year saga. The stars align for a monumental breakthrough. Are you ready for what's next? And then Dark Defender, the sparkle was RLUSD for XRP liftoff. The main breakout will be above 66 cents. And
we can see that we're going to probably see
this guy right here. You may remember this is the Bitcoin Maxi, who with one of his twerp Bitcoin Maxi friends, they did a whole video about how XRP is going to zero. And of course, none of these people don't have any shame, which is why they can now say this.
The news and the charts indicate Ripple is about to explode. We can see the Ripple is slowly moving up. We had some little bit of pumps here, but as we can see that we're going to probably see this manipulative pump coming again soon for XRP. Most likely when it gets closer to this upward trend line, there's going to be a massive pump. Boom. Let's take a look at where this thing can go. Yes, you can see that we can head up to $1.33 pretty fast.
$1.33 pretty fast. Then the Black Swan Capitalist has it over the target again. Global liquidity index is about to increase. Total crypto market cap has grown from 1.5 billion in May 2013 to 2.3 trillion today. By the peak of this cycle, I believe the total crypto market cap will be anywhere from 5 trillion to 9 trillion. This is not hype. A massive bull run's coming. This is what Brad Garlinghouse, he said that by the end of the year, he thought it could be 5 trillion. And then this guy, who's also not an XRP guy, global liquidity index just broke out. An effing monstrous bull run is coming. Then here's Raoul Paul from RizXRP.
That change with people. I don't have all the answers. None of us do. Simply none of us do. So we're going to have to go through this together, and we have to be smart and try and figure it out as we go. But I do know that this idea of 6 years to make as much money as possible is really important. And I do think that the real answer to this, as far as I can see, is cryptocurrency, because it is the best performing asset in the world and of all time. And so I think that's the one thing we can lean in. It has a huge future in the exponential age. Technology investing is the other one. You know, there are incredible companies doing incredible things, and we're doing stupid things like, yeah, but it's already a 2 trillion company. Well, think of the world I was being talking about. Is there no reason somebody's not going to be 20 trillion, 50 trillion? Of course. Some of these companies are going to be bigger than sovereigns. So you need to get your head around.
Some of these companies are going to be bigger than sovereigns. Some of these companies will be bigger than countries, folks. That's what happened to Ripple in late 2017, early 2018. That's why I believe all of these people pulled out their guns and they were ablazing to try to take Ripple out for all these years. They lost, Ripple won.
Everything has changed. It's really hard for value stocks and small companies. And
this is why Hodor did that write-up that I've shown before, that he compared to Ripple to the East India Company. Look up that in history.
And gold miners or whatever the past world looked like to succeed in this new world. It's just not going to work. So get your heads around all of this, focus, 6 years, it's what counts, and make them count for you and your
let's see, I'm gonna skip that. The FTX distribution, $16 billion starts tomorrow. That could be pretty bullish. I'm going to skip that too, and because I wanted to show you this. I want you to understand how these Bitcoin maxis just bold-face lie to you. Listen to this.
I was going to say, have we seen your hair before, Jack, or has the hoodie typically been up? I'm not there yet.
I mean, hell of a Monday, huh?
So do you think, okay, let me ask you this.
If that guy is a hoodie wearing, if he's not a hoodie wearing Bitcoin psyop, I don't know what is.
Or put it to you this way, a banking crisis is deflationary. And so when I see Balaji and others saying Bitcoin's going to go to $1 million, It may go up, but that may be because of the Fed's response here. The 2010s were not hyperinflationary. There's no obvious reason why now would be hyperinflationary either.
Yeah, so Kelly, it's actually not that complicated, and I'm excited to try and convey that to America. There's a market term that's used here in Chicago a lot, is demand finds supply. What do I mean by that? If Ken Griffin is going to want to buy the most expensive condo in America, someone will build it for him. Someone will put a 201st floor in Miami's tallest building. If silver's going to 1000x, I will walk into my kitchen right now. I will melt all my silverware and I will sell it at market. If gold is going to rally, Elon Musk will find more on Mars. Bitcoin this is a super important point. Bitcoin is the only monetary instrument in the history of our species that is fixed. It does not matter how much more demand comes into the asset class, Kelly. No one will ever be able to make more of it. There are two things.
That is a lie. XRP's fixed. 100 billion. There'll never be more. There's many digital assets that are fixed. That is a bold-faced lie. And this kid, I believe, is part of a large marketing program to convince you that somehow Bitcoin is this thing that's unique all unto itself. He'll never tell you that Homeland Security met with the 4 Satoshis because he has to carry the lie that they just don't know who this mysterious libertarian is. He has to carry the lie because he's a part of a marketing narrative, period. And that is a bold-faced lie he just said. Now, we're going to go into DAIXRP.com and we're going to talk about secret tapes, high-profile people. We're going to talk about databases of individuals, shadow governments. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family. Here we go.